here to give you my thoughts on Raw from last night. First major thing that I noticed was we opened the show with Chris Jericho winning the SmackDown Elimination Chamber, becoming the World Heavyweight Champion. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Chris Jericho fan. I'm really happy that he won the World Heavyweight title, but why is he on Raw? Why is Edge's announcement that he will face Chris Jericho at WrestleMania after attacking Chris Jericho on Raw? Why wasn't this saved for SmackDown? We're supposed to believe that there's this brand extension, that there's wrestlers that are SmackDown wrestlers, there's wrestlers that are Raw wrestlers, and yet it seems like every couple weeks we've got SmackDown wrestlers on Raw, we got Raw wrestlers on SmackDown, and so on and so forth. I really think that the brand extension has run its course and it just needs to be ended. Now on to other things that stood out to me. Backstage we have Randy Orton telling Cody Rhodes that he realizes that he's not been the proper leader for them and all of this, and it looks like we're getting a major face turn for Randy Orton. Then we had the six-man match. This is the standout match, in my opinion, from Raw last night. This was a really good match in which we see Randy Orton grab Kofi Kingston's hair, jerk him to the mat to give Cody Rhodes the upper hand during the match. We see Legacy working really well as a group. We see the Raw debut of Yoshitatsu, and Rhodes is kind of showing them how it's, not Rhodes, Orton showing them how it's done. Rhodes goes, kind of tags Randy, not in a vicious manner, but in, kind of a blind tag, goes to get in. Orton delivers the second rope DDT, and starts to walk off. Ted DiBiase jumps down, questions Orton, why is he doing this? And we get RKO. So, kind of don't know where they're going to, where Orton stands. And I left out that, after the little conversation between Orton and Rhodes, Ted DiBiase walks up and they talk about, is the plan still in effect? So they kind of teased Rhodes and DiBiase turning on Orton at that moment during that six-man, which didn't happen. And then we get a couple kicks from Yoshitatsu and a airborne to the proned Rhodes and a 1-2-3. So we get we get a victory for Kofi, Evan, and Yoshitatsu. So Yoshitatsu's Raw debut was successful. So there we go. Then we another standout thing, we get the confrontation between HBK and Undertaker. Taker tells HBK, I'll face you, but it's going to be the streak versus the career. And HBK accepts, because if he can't beat Taker at Mania, he has no career. Really good interaction, really good, nice build up. We finally get the match we know was coming, and so on and so forth. Now, I know I was complaining about SmackDown wrestlers being on Raw, but at least this one, in my opinion, made sense. The opening segment did not. We had Jewel and Ty whatever as the GMs. Are we really running out of GMs? Special guest GMs? I mean, because honestly, end of 2009, beginning of 2010 has sucked for the Raw guest GM. The guest celebrity GM, or whatever you want to call it. We had a pointless bull riding contest thing because Ty whatever is a bull riding champion. Who really cares? Don't know. Then we had Carlito versus Christian for a spot in the Money in the Bank. Didn't really watch the match, I'll be honest. I fast forwarded it because as soon as I saw Carlito, I knew Christian was winning. We got this Batista Cena thing going on. If Cena can beat Batista tonight, he gets his rematch at WrestleMania. If he loses, Sheamus gets his rematch. Match was DQ'd in Cena's favor. So I'm assuming that we're going to be seeing Batista versus Cena. So overall, Raw was pretty lackluster. One real standout match. And other than that, you know, nothing too spectacular. I have to say that WrestleMania is looking pretty good card-wise compared to the past WrestleManias in recent memory. So, there you go. I'll be back with my thoughts of NXT tomorrow. And, yeah. Peace.